So today I'm shooting with the OM System OM5 and just the little 12 to 60mm lens. That's all I've got with me. I say that's all I've got with me. I've got the wide angle lens back in the hotel, but on this sort of little photography excursion, I don't think I'm going to need it at all. Yeah, it's going to be all about them sort of mid focal lengths. And yeah, we're just going to make our way down this way into the town, and there's a really nice area that, yeah, I've just been wanting to photograph really. These kind souls are just letting me across here, look, as you did it. So it's still early morning at the minute. We're only about probably half an hour after the sunrise, and you can see the light's only just started to make its way down some of the buildings, and that's what I think I'm going to be after. Some nice areas of light contrasted with some nice areas of shadow. I feel like when it's just like this, kind of dull, it doesn't look quite as interesting. I've actually been photographing quite a few of them doors, and these like beautiful Canarian doors just throughout my time here in Tenerife, like in a few different towns and stuff, mostly just with my iPhone, to be honest. And I don't know, I just love them because I guess mostly, you know, they're so different to anything that we'd have at home. So instantly to me, they become photogenic, they become worth getting the camera out quickly for. And yeah, I quite liked a lot of the shots. A lot of the doors have got their own character. So we're down on this little area here, which looks sort of like a port or a harbour. This is the start of where I wanted to get to really. At the minute, I really like this strip of light coming through here. And I'll probably just wait for the right person or people to walk into it. So this is the sort of thing I'm after. Look at this geezer here, absolute well-dressed geezer. Nothing like me. Yeah, there we go. So I'll wait for him to get in the light. That could look pretty cool. Get in the light, lad. Get in the light, lad. Oh, don't know if he was quite in the right place. All right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on because, like I said before, this is the start of the area that I wanted to come to, really. It's really nice. So just thinking about this, well, that's nice, isn't it? A few nice boats here. I don't really know what it is that I'm photographing. Things are just sort of catching my eye, and because I've no experience in street photography, travel photography, I don't really even know what to call it. You know, it's completely different to when I'm doing landscapes. I feel like I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm aiming for. Here, it's like instinct. But what I'm trying my best to do is just not worry about it, not question it. You know, I don't need to know that at this stage. It's just, yeah, instinct and an enjoyment. You know, I'm seeing things, and I tell you what, I am definitely enjoying this. This is brilliant. I must admit, I'm definitely shooting sort of wider than I first thought that I would be. I thought I was going to be at them mid-range lengths a little bit more, and part of me thinks that's maybe a bit of a cop-out. You know, I feel like sometimes it's always easier to shoot wide, but like I said a second ago, for now, I'm not really going to question it. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the head, but I even quite like this thing here. Look at that. Just a load of rubbish there, mate. It's just the colours. Yeah, happy with that. Don't know why, but I'm happy with it. I've got the camera in a completely different profile on the OM5. I mean, it's nothing like the Fujis are sort of famous for or whatever, but oh look, you can see my my little seagull there in the reflection. But yeah, it's got obviously all the normal profiles, like natural, vivid, what else? Muted, portrait, landscape, all them sort of things. And I've just found this one, I think it's called Pale Colour or something. Maybe it's that one, Pale, oh, Light Tone, that's it, Light Tone. And that's good because I think it's gonna be quite similar to the way I envisage editing, how I'm gonna edit these photographs as well, which is nice. Look at this haze. Look at the haze across there. Sky looks nice, doesn't it? Look at that. Beautiful subject. Wonder why I'm drawn to this sort of thing. Perhaps that old cliche of it just tells a little bit of a story, doesn't it? I'm going to look like I'm undercover, photographing something to complain about the local council or something. Probably not looking very much undercover though. It's extremely high contrast, that scene there, but without the sky, I just like sort of this strip here where the waves are crashing down here. There's a nice little red and white pole there just on top of this kind of centered rock. It's nice. I just need to catch it when the waves are right. Look at that, stunning. Who needs mountains? Who needs mountains, mate? So we're kind of parallel with some of the streets that I wanted to shoot, but during my time here I've been doing a few runs. I like my running. And when I'm often out running, I just sort of look around to see if there's any photographs and stuff. And this is one of the areas that I had sort of pinpointed in my head to come back to with the camera. And I don't know, I suppose you could see here the kind of multicoloured houses. It feels really genuine, you know, it feels very kind of real and non-pretentious. I think sometimes in touristy areas there can be a bit of a facade, can't there? And I feel like here is like behind the facade just a little bit, with all the beautiful plants and yeah, these rows of colourful buildings here. And I've just thought to myself, I don't know what I'm going to shoot, but I thought, it feels like there's an image here somewhere. I actually really like the way this colour profile looks, the one that I was on about earlier. I love the way it looks on the back of the camera. I don't actually know if I'll do too much editing to these photographs. For anybody that uses the OM5, I assume it's on other Olympus and OM system cameras, it's called Art 4. I don't know, I just like it, those sort of subtle colours and very low contrast, you know. I feel like it suits these sorts of scenes really well. Oh, I forgot about this one actually, but this is another thing. Maybe you can see just there, there's an old battered motorhome that just looks mint. Some nice light on him at the minute as well. It's right in the middle. I want him right in the middle. Let's try one. Let's try one from the side as well. Oh, I don't know if the light's quite as nice here. No, it looks all right actually. It's a bit bright. I want to focus on him. Ah, that's all right. I think I prefer the first one. I left a bit hastily then. I thought I'll try one from... Oh yeah, I'm so glad about that. I came back, I thought, why am I leaving so quickly? Maybe my favourite image so far. I love that palm tree on the right hand side. I'm not sure about all the modern looking cars, but it is what it is. Yeah, happy with that. I don't know, I just love them rusty gates on the left hand side. I love the kind of rectangles and boxes of the buildings that are above the motorhome and stuff, and yeah, the little palm tree. That is ace. Right, I'm gonna loop back on myself really now and hopefully photograph some more of these like nice Canarian doors that I was on about, you know. That one's very James Popsis, isn't it? I love James's photography a lot. Like I love it because it's so different from what I do, you know, and for the most part. And I find a lot of the times now, I don't know if this is something that some of you think, but I find that I can be more inspired by a niche of photography that isn't landscapes, or even maybe more specific than that, you know, like photography in the mountains or photography on the coast. Like when it's something that I don't do at all, there's something about it I think looks mega, like really find it inspiring. But yeah, James's work is just that. Wow, look at these shadows here, that's mint. Oh, I wish I had my well-dressed mate from before walking down here. Not to say that this lady here isn't well-dressed, absolutely ripping into her there, like, but yeah, I don't know, I've got limited experience, but I feel like it's quite obvious if someone's dressed in a really nice, stylish way, you know, opposite of myself, perhaps a little bit of a vintage look to them. Yeah, it just helps when you've got such a subject in your photograph. Right, we're getting a bit further around now to, I guess, the main, yeah, here we are, this little bit here. This is the bit where I had in mind when I was talking about the fisherman's quarter. Really, it looks really cool, really quaint, some nice doors and stuff. And interestingly now, we're going to be going back the way and the light's coming into us, so we could get some nice backlit scenes, maybe a little bit more drama, I don't know. But look at this lady's shadow here, nice long shadows and stuff because it's still quite early in the morning. Oof. Get a look at this, get a look. I'm actually going to do something I never really do. I'm going to put my lens hood on because, there we go, that's better. The sun is quite strong from that right hand side there. I don't like that, I don't like that. I feel like I naturally wanted to incorporate this window on the right hand side. That'll do. I don't know which one of those came out all right, but there was a few different subjects and that running through the frame. A dog, you may hear, I don't know, he probably classes as one of those cool looking human subjects that I was hoping for, so I tried to get him in the shot of his dog. It's quite snazzy as well, isn't it? I'll probably do these as a square crop looking at it. Don't know. But sort of that new sort of polished looking door frontage compared to that, this is way better. In fairness, the light looks way better here as well, does it not? Oh yeah, loving this, ladies and gents. I'll tell you what else I'm loving, just this morning, coming out like this, that looks mint. I like that photograph. Something so different, you know, for me, but enjoying it just as much as if I was out on the coast or up a mountain. At the minute anyway, perhaps I'll get sick of it. I think a big part of why I'm enjoying it so much, it's probably no secret, is just that this is all so unfamiliar to me, you know. Perhaps if I was to go around my hometown, I wouldn't enjoy it as much. However, at the same time, I don't know, maybe I'll have to give it a go, you know. Let me know down in the comments, are you enjoying this from me? Proper different, innit, like? That backlighting is really nice, isn't it? Shut up, you little rat. Oi. What am I walking past here? What am I walking past here in haste? That is, oh. There's your dinner. There's your paella. There's your tapas. I feel like those sorts of shots, I like them. However, I know in the back of the old head, I'm wanting to photograph people a little bit more, you know, especially with the light being so nice, the backlight. So maybe try and make a conscious effort on that for the next few minutes. Just spotted, I'll turn around in a minute, I've just spotted a bloke on the wall in some nice, pretty nice light. Yep, happy with that. Happy with that. Bit more paella there for you. That'll do, mate. Maybe try and get one of him as I'm walking past. He looks cool, man. No, that'll do me, that'll do me. You man here, looking quite snazzy as well. Oh, I'm terrible at like focusing like this. Oh, he looks mint. I need to get his shadow in a bit more. Yeah, because I don't usually have to focus, you know, so quickly when I'm shooting landscapes. Well, never. Nothing's ever moving that quick. I don't really even think I'm using the camera to its full potential in that sense. I'm just trying to move the focal point. It's probably got some sort of like person autofocus or something. I'm not even using it. Gosh, we're getting busier. We're getting busier. However, it's good timing because, like I said, I want to get more people photographed. See this? I'll show you now. This bloke on the bench there. Just there. I love it when the light's kind of... There we go. When the light's kind of like not fully all over the person, and he's obviously not all fully, he or she is not fully casting shadow. You know, I like it when, I think in that instance, yeah, he just had a little bit of light on his lower legs and stuff. I don't know. I've no experience. I'm probably doing the wrong things here, but again, I'm just taking photographs of things purely by instinct. So I'm going to slowly head back to the hotel now because it's getting a lot busier. There's definitely more photographs to be had. And I was just thinking, I thought, oh, maybe I should have done a little bit more research on street photography, how to photograph, because I've got no experience. But then I thought, you know what, no. It was actually really fun going out blind, not really knowing what to photograph, not really knowing what to look for or anything like that. And I don't know, I just think it worked quite well, you know. So, yeah, thanks a million for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you liked any of the photographs down in the comments. And if you've got a quick second, hit the thumbs up button. It always proper helps me out. I'm off to get a shower because I'm roasting already. See you on the next adventure. Out.